Okay guys, so remember last time we were in the orc camp, which was a very hard fight actually. At some point it wasn't fun anymore, so we just ran. Instead of running, I mean, we went ahead and killed and then back to get some healing. But at the end we were stuck because I think it doesn't really recognize some of the mechanics that are coming in at this game. But it doesn't matter, we're just gonna continue to the Firstling Mountain.
Frozen lake surrounded by a thick pine forest. The quickest way would be to walk straight over the ice, but you don't know how stable it is. The detour through the forest would be safer, but would also take much longer.
I think it's pretty icy. I think we can do it.
You decide to take the quicker route and walk directly across the frozen lake. The ice carries your weight and you make good progress at first. But after about a third...
Walk on your hands and on your feet.
The ice begins to rumble and some cracks begin to form.
Let me go ahead. I am the lightest and can search for a safe route.
She may be light, but I know all there is to know about ice. There are frozen lakes that we cross up in the Brown Range during winter. Let me go ahead. I don't fancy falling through the ice on account of some longun.
I can't vouch for Goimgar, but it's true that the lakes in the Brown Range often freeze over in winter. We always played on the ice as children.
I don't trust him. I think I'll send Namora. Or we can leave the lake, but I think I sent Namora.
Takes over guiding the group,
yeah.
And several times you change direction on the advice of the actress. When you've almost reached the other side, Namora avoids some cracks with nimble feet and warns you to stay where you are. But too late. A cry. Goimgar has fallen through the ice and is being pulled down by his armor. You fall flat onto your stomach and crawl towards him. Namora leaps fleet-footed like an elf to the edge of the hole, and together you manage to pull the gem cutter from the ice. Goimgar is shivering all over.
Damn it! I knew we shouldn't have let the longun lead us. Oh, just because she can cross the ice doesn't mean a dwarf can too.
What? What? That makes no sense unless he trusted her already, you know? Give me one moment.
While you rest under a ledge at noon, Rodario and Fergus decide to go ice fishing, and the dwarves...
I was just giving you a hug.
...their opposition.
Ice and water are both treacherous. They entice you to them. Before you know it, you disappear into them forever.
Like in a marriage, you mean? At first, the woman entices you, but if you stay in her arms like a good boy, the good life is over all too quickly.
The good life?
This guy.
Go behind the backs of
this
others,
guy.
get beaten up, and one day die painfully of a sexually transmitted disease.
All slander, my dear.
Rodario bares his teeth for a moment, and then follows Fergus to the shore.
He reminds me of a billy goat we used to have. Mounted everything that got in its way. One day, he mounted a goat that was standing too close to a cliff. The two of them fell down the cliff in the best of spirits.
This sounds really weird. Hopefully you can reach it alive and well instead of being eaten by all them orcs, you know. I hope so too. You gotta run as fast as they can.
The wind continues to get stronger. The dwarves trudge stubbornly on, but at some point Fergus can take it no longer.
Oh?
We are walking right into the eye of...
I thought it was calm and collective.
We have snowstorms in the Brown Range too. If you get caught in a storm while hunting, you simply wait it out in a snow cave.
The blizzard will be on us before we can build a snow cave. We should look for a sheltered spot and light a fire.
I think... Yeah, but we don't know if there's a sheltered spot, so we build a snow cave. That's better. Like Eskimo style.
Pile and then stamp it down hard. While you're still digging into the pile, the blizzard breaks over you at full strength. Visibility is suddenly zero, and it feels as though the icy rain is pulling the skin off your faces. Despite the unbearable cold, you manage to dig a sufficiently large hollow inside the pile of snow. Fergus lights an alchemic fire, and the closeness of your companions ensures a reasonably warm night.
Okay, that's good.
By By the next morning, the blizzard...
Nice, so I made the right choice.
On your way again.
Maybe the other choice was also good, I mean, to get shelter, to find shelter, but we don't know if there is shelter, and this looks like just a lake kind of stuff, even though there's like a mountain here, of course, but you don't know for sure.
Your path leads you over a snowy, hilly plain, and as you scale a particularly steep hill, you falter. A crevasse opens out in front of you. You look around, but there isn't any point nearby where you could cross over the gap.
What does this mean? Okay, so like a hole opens up. There isn't a point nearby where you could cross over the gap. Abseil, I guess.
To a huge rock and
I don't know.
down, one after the other. The floor of the crevasse is darker and colder than you'd expected. The sun hardly ever reaches down this deep. You light torches and look around. At some distance you notice the entrance to a cave which seems to wind upwards on the other side, but you can't be sure that this path leads out.
Climb up on the other side, I guess. Explore the cave. I don't think that is a really good idea. Why not just climb up? I think this Goemgar will probably go fall, so let's just go to the cave.
And freeze to death in misery. But ultimately, your curiosity is rewarded.
Nice. Made the right choice. We made the right choice.
That leads you to a large chamber.
Yep.
You walk ahead.
They gotta grow wings. Yeah.
And see a shadow.
Yeah, they should.
You step backwards in shock as you realize that it's the body of a frozen human.
That's not...
Something glittering in the floor grabs Goemgar's attention.
Of course.
An ornamented gold.
First thing he sees is some kind of shiny thing.
Frozen into the ice, but it should be easy to free.
Pure gold! This thing must be worth quite a bit, though it would be completely useless in a fight.
First thing I'm thinking about is why this guy was just iced in. There must be something wrong with his shield. However, it is gold. I think we should take it because there's no one coming here. I mean, and it's probably just a shield of some country thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like it really belongs to him. It probably belongs to the country that gave him his armor, by the looks of it. Or maybe his lord, or you know. So you have to take the chance. There's a small chance it is his own, which is kind of grave robbing, true. I think I'll take the shield. Man, I love your stream, Blue Thunder. Hey, thank you so much, Boba by Goat. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate those nice words.
You allow Goemgar to free the shield from its icy prison. After you've had a look around...
Oh, okay, so it's not a trap.
In a short break, you look for a way back up to the surface. You are able to continue on your way without any further delay.
Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Let's just first save.
You finally arrive at the entrance to a valley that curves its way towards Ironhald.
Isn't it, sir? Thank you so much for following. You are amazing. Amazing. Kind of a long loading screen. Oh, cutscene.
By Vracus, we've done it! Get down!
What the hell?
Up there!
Oh no.
Run! I can't maintain the spell for long!
Put him on Goemgar's shield. To the gate. Quick!
Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like the Rock. He's like the Rock. Yeah, I think he can carry all of them.
As you approach the first gate, you see guards on the battlements. You call as you run.
By Vracus, we are dwarves of the kingdoms of the secondlings and the fourthlings. Open the gate!
Their leader gives orders that you cannot hear, but moments later, the gate opens up for you.
Report back! Man the walls and the defences!
The guards follow the orders immediately.
Who are you that lead the Alpha to our door?
How dare you speak to us like that? Dwarf who seems to have no name?
Boindil steps forward before you can stop him.
I am Boindil Doubleblade, a child of the smith of Burrowing folk. And that is my brother Boendal, who needs a healer immediately.
The commander pulls down his scarf, and his face leaves you speechless.
Only a dwarf could make such a fuss. Balender Steelfinger. I protect the main gate of the firstlings, therefore it is my duty to regard all guests precisely before I invite them in.
But you are a woman.
You have a keen eye, Boindil Doubleblade.
The tender features and soft fluff leave no room for doubt. A female dwarf is the commander of the guard. She gives orders for the injured Boendal to be taken care of. 4 dwarves pick him up on his shield, and Boindil follows them.
Stay with your brother. I will bring the rest of you to Queen Zamtis, where you can explain what you're doing here.
That was kind of crazy. Hello, Kenzie B. Thank you so much for tuning in. Beat them up and take their bread. Yeah, well, that was kind of crazy. Really positive stuff, and after that, intense danger. You mean the cutscene? Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, he was really happy to see the firstling stronghold, and after that, he was immediately down by that arrow. I don't know how this Alf got so fast there, by the way. It looks really nice, but it also looks like another Chamber of Lag, if you got to play in it. Looks really nice. It's pretty nice that they have these elevators.
Closer, and be welcome to the kingdom of the firstlings.
I am Tungdil Goldhand of the Fourthling Kingdom.
You introduce your companions one by one, not forgetting to mention the twins and the Mager too. You then explain the reason for your visit. You report on the advance of the Perish land, the death of the Magi, and the dispute about the next High King. The dark brown eyes of the Queen fix on you for a moment before she speaks.
What you report sounds very serious, Tungdil. You can be sure of the support of the firstlings. How may we assist you?
We need your help to forge Keenfire.
There is only
And
one
then
way
I'm
to
gonna say the
nod
second.
on. Keenfire. To forge it, we need the best smith your kingdom has to offer. Help us, and thus help your kingdom, my queen.
The Queen considers, then nods.
So be it. Could there ever be a better time to revive the old commonality of the kingdoms? Balendis here is not only my best warrior, she is also my best smith. She will accompany you.
Your eyes fall upon Balendis, and you notice the blood rushing to your cheeks.
I will do my best. You can trust in my axe and my hammer.
You're headed to the Fifthlings in the Grey Range. Throw off the Queen and become the King. Yeah, that would be a good idea, but I can become the Grand King eventually, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to the Fifthlings. Hello, I am here to welcome Captain Cowboy Junior, hi there. Sky Kempo, hi there.
Let's continue on our journey to the Fifthlings in the Grey Range.
Nice, nice,
I will
nice.
show you the entrance to the tunnels.
Means all the support we can get.
Within a few orbits.
Orbits.
You know the tunnels, but still
Few
the
days.
firstlings live in seclusion.
Our isolation was self-imposed. My mother knew that the other kingdoms would not simply accept her as the queen. She wanted to give them time to get used to it.
Send a delegation to the second links. The dwarves must stand together.
In the name of the Council of
Can't really say anything
I
else.
request that you send a delegation to the Blue Range to take part in the discussions. We all have a common enemy.
There has never been any enmity between my kingdom and the others. It was more neglected friendship and habit that has made us strangers to one another. As soon as you set off for the Grey Range, we will head east to see our brothers and sisters again. I will have rooms prepared for you and your companions.
Like and subscribe for more.
It has been some time since we have had guests, but we still know what hospitality means.
Really?
Come to me when you are ready to depart.
I am ready to depart. I actually just want to leave right away and continue with the story. Oh, where are you going? Okay, so enter the throne room. I'm ready to depart.
Greetings, Queen Zamtis.
The Queen bows her head slightly, prompting you to speak.
Dwarf Queen before.
Excuse me for asking, Your Highness, but how is it that a queen is sitting on the firstling throne?
The Queen smiles. She has clearly been expecting the question.
It began with an argument. My father valued my mother's advice, but disputed her ability to lead the kingdom. This frustrated her, and she demanded the chance to prove the contrary. In the end, they agreed that my mother would govern the firstlings for 14 orbits. During this time, there was an attack by trolls, and my mother put them to flight with cunning and bravery. When my father demanded the throne again, she defied him, and the clans followed her. The other kingdoms were appalled and refused to receive my mother, but our kingdom saw that she was a good queen. And when she died 230 cycles ago, the people demanded that I should follow her onto the throne.
230 cycles ago.
I will take my leave to prepare for the journey.
Of course. Let me know when you are ready.
I was gonna let you know.
Even though you have thousands of questions.
Okay, so there's something I need to do then. But what? Drive down. Okay. We're in this together, men and women. It's pretty interesting to see that in this you mean dwarves world. By the way, in blue, I ordered the books because of this stream. Oh, nice. So you're gonna read them. That's pretty cool. That this stream did that, you know? We've seen a lot of female dwarves in important positions here.
It would seem that a lot of important positions are occupied by...
Making small talk.
Is it not common where you come from that men and women share the duties?
No.
Of course.
Oh.
Among the humans and the secondlings, the women help out in the house.
I thought he came... Yeah.
For their duties.
That's where he comes from.
In the books too.
Here, posts are assigned according to the skills of the applicant, not gender. It's only natural that the most important posts
they are in the future.
She winks at you and gives you a knowing glance, although the whole thing still befuddles you.
What's it like living with the firstlings?
Living with the firstlings. I haven't seen much yet, but many things seem to be different to life with the secondlings in Ogre's Death.
I can't make any real comparisons either. I grew up here and have never left our kingdom. I can hardly wait to see the halls of the fiftlings. They were the best smiths before we took on the mantle.
Don't expect too much. Their halls have been in the hands of the enemy for over 1,000 cycles.
I read that the orcs avoid the stronghold, as if there were a curse on it.
Even reading doesn't seem to be frowned upon among the firstlings. You feel at home here. But that isn't only down to the books.
See you later.
Ah! This Tungdil. I know what's up. Look at the water wheel. That's huge!
You guess that this water powers all the machines in the underground city. A masterpiece of engineering.
Oh. We're gonna look at it better now? Oh. Maybe not. How do I cannot turn this camera. Okay, now I can. It looks like an egg. But it's a mushroom. Looking at. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Seems to be something wrong with your arms. I think he's just training his arms to become stronger. That's probably what it is.
Like and subscribe for more.